Hey guys, it's been a long time since we've been able to make videos, but we're excited to be back and we have some fun videos in the works. Today, we're going to introduce a brand new segment called Video Games in Science. In this series, we're going to highlight research that scientists from around the world are doing on video games, the good and the bad. This is our first video in the series, so we will probably be tweaking the format in the future. If you have any suggestions, let us know. Today's subject is going to be online multiplayer games and autism. Some of you may not fully understand what autism is, and that's okay. A very simplistic explanation is that autism is a condition that impairs an individual's ability to communicate and form social relationships. People that are diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder can find it hard to make friends and struggle in some social situations. Autism also occurs along a spectrum of severity. There are some people with very severe forms of autism, and others with very mild forms of autism. You might know someone who has autism and not even realize it. Something else that you may not know is that people with autism often take special interest in computer games. Why is this interesting? Socializing is a big part of many online games, and it is really common to make friends in these games. So, one has to wonder how playing these online video games will affect those with autism. To explore this question, a scientist in Hungary designed an experiment to compare different types of gamers. In the experiment, the scientists collected information about the gaming habits of two groups of people. The first group consisted of people with autism, and the second group included people without autism. In science, these are also known as healthy volunteers, or controls. The scientists found that people who have autism feel lonelier, have less friends, and spend more time playing online video games than people who do not have autism. This shouldn't be surprising because it matches what we already knew. However, interestingly, the scientists also found that autistic people who play online games have more friends than autistic people who do not play online games. This is exciting because one explanation is that video games are helping people, particularly those with autism, to learn how to make new friends. But science is never black and white. It is important to note that just because autistic people who play video games have more friendships, that doesn't mean that video games are the only reason why. For all we know, autistic gamers have less severe autism than non-gamers beforehand. As a result, the gamers are able to make more friends. In that example, autism severity is what scientists call a confounding variable. This is a fancy word for something that the scientists did not consider in their experiment that makes interpreting the results a little more difficult. More work needs to be done on this topic, but this article is good evidence for the benefits that online games can provide for people who struggle to make friends. It's a beautiful thing to think that video games may help improve social skill. If you want to read more about the science behind the magic, look to the description below where we provided a link to the original scientific article. Thanks for listening and learning with us in this new Video Games in Science episode. Please let us know how we can improve our next episode, and don't forget to subscribe. Did you make any of your friends through playing MMOs? Let us know in the comments.